Welcome back.
What's up, everybody? We are the Interracial Odd Couple. Welcome to the podcast. I am Cyph here with
Gina.
And what's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's had a great week of positive vibes and achieving your goals.
Yeah.
Staying high and right.
High and right all day.
All day long, baby.
All day.
Uh-huh. You already know what time it is. Let's get to it.
All right.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
SpongeBob. What about SpongeBob?
Your grandparents, your grandpas.
Oh, those two.
Yeah.
I was more excited to watch SpongeBob.
What's been going on with them?
We'll start with Papa this time.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's still in the psych ward. They want to get rid of him. He's like, he's doing great. 10 push-ups. I just tell him, go show me, give me some push-ups.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I'll give you push-ups. And then he goes and does the push-ups. And they're like, he's great. Yeah, he's great physically. Yeah, like, we're not here for physical.
Right. Plus, he's showing out for people, too.
Yes, he does. He loves to show out.
He's a charmer like a mug.
It's like a little kid. And they're like, I mean, it's not that we want to get rid of him because we'd love to keep him here. I'm like, we can keep him.
Right.
I'm like, he likes it here, too. Keep him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, no, I have to get him in
trying to find a crib.
Trying to find a place that he can go and figuring that out. And, oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
It's just...
stressful.
It's a experience, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I thought I would learn from my parents first and not me have to do it, period.
Right.
So, yeah, that's what's...
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Very frustrating.
And it's stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Maintaining the best we can out here in life.
Yes.
That's all we can do.
Okay.
But I did tell you the other day that it is a good thing at the same time because we'll already know what to do with the next set.
Yes, I know. And that will be next.
Yeah.
But with Poppy, we got Poppy home.
Yep, he back at the house watching Law and Order.
He is so excited. He loves it.
I told you he wanted to just be home, watch his TV shows and
but it was
yell
hilarious.
at everybody.
It is hilarious. The first night, we didn't get gone from there for not even an hour. Because I got him a scooter, right?
Right.
Got him the scooter.
Yeah.
And we put him in the scooter.
Your other grandpa got him that scooter too, by the way.
He did.
Mm-hmm. He said, I got 2 of them. He want one?
And so family's rocking right now.
Yeah.
So I got him. We got him in there. We showed him how to do it. He wouldn't go. He didn't want to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
He was real nervous and whatnot. So he's like, okay. So we ate dinner, and then we put him in the back room. And we're like, we'll be here in 2 hours. We'll come back in 2 hours. I had stuff to do. Dad had stuff to do. So I was like, okay, we'll be back in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
No, not even an hour. Nana calls screaming. He is running into everything in the back bedroom. He's knocking everything down. He's mad. He's going to break his feet because he kept running into the wall. And almost knocked the TV.
Well, he got like a size 16 foot. I'm sure he's knocking over everything.
So they were fighting. And
well, welcome home.
right. They were fighting. Nana's mad.
Was she yelling from her bedroom?
Yeah. No. She's like, I tried to help him. I sat there and I said, Ray, just don't touch it. Wait till Dave gets here.
No, he's determined to figure it out on his own.
And Poppy's just, I don't know what's going on. We got him in bed. We got there. And, of course, I had to go pick up Dad. The car wouldn't start because he just got there. And so I'm like, whoa, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I go pick him up. We get over there. I'm like, Dad was like going to back him up and let him continue watching TV. And I was like, oh no, bed right now. We are going to bed.
Because he will try to stay up late. He happy he home catching up on the show.
So we get him in the bed and I'm like, Poppy, what were you doing? And he's like, I was going to fix it. I was going down there and knew that thing, it needed to fixed and I had to move it. And then it just kept going. And I'm like, I don't know what he was saying, but I was like, okay.
Yeah, you're trying to fix that lever on the scooter. Yeah.
I was like, that's not pretty good now, is it? And he said, oh no. I said, okay. I like, you ready for bed? And he's like, yeah. I was like, all right, good. Go to bed.
He was ready for the next day.
All right. So
wait till you see what I tear up tomorrow.
So the next morning I get there to get him changed and get him ready for Dad to get there, and I'm talking to him. Or no. That was that morning. Nana was pissed.
Yeah.
She was yelling at me.
Yeah.
So I cued the tears. Oh my God,
Yeah,
Nana,
you go
I
playing
just
that game.
have to do this and I can't do this and everything. She's like, oh, you need a break.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
She says, you can't keep doing this, Gina. You have too many people you're trying to take care of.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you think?
Yeah. And on that note, go grab me some McDonald's. And
So she yelled at me because she didn't want me to wake him up, and I'm like, Nano, I said, I'm not getting him up. I said, I'm just gonna change him and I'm gonna go. He won't even,
yeah.
he won't even really wake up. He really didn't wake up. He's gonna yell at you. He didn't even yell at me. Okay, Tina. I'm like, okay. So
Drop the mic.
right. So Dad came and got him out the wheelchair, and Dad spent all day with him yesterday outside.
Yeah, he wanted to be outside. Said he was cruising the streets.
He was all
In that scooter.
over. He's asking about all the neighbors.
He was in
He's
the
asking
gangster
about
league.
the rental house across
the
the,
dog.
street.
Yeah.
He went in the back to see the tomatoes.
Yep.
And Dad is like, well, you know what the next step is? I'm going to put the lawnmower and hook it up to the front so you can mow. I'm like, oh, shit. But okay.
Yeah. He want to be out. Yeah.
Right. So when I came back that afternoon, when he lay down for a nap, and I was getting him changed and stuff, getting him ready for Dad when Dad came to get him out, and I was like, I heard all the stuff you did today and where you went, and he's like, yeah.
He's proud of himself.
He's like, we went all over and all over there and all over there and all over there and then there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Yep.
How cool is that? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. I'm like, okay.
He actually got a scooter. He ain't got to scoot around. He like, shit, this is all right.
So the whole time he's like, where is it? Where is it here? Is it here?
Ask him where the scooter was.
I'm like, yes, Papa. It's right.
That's his
beside
new
it."
valuable possession.
He's like, and then 5 minutes later, is it there? Is it there? And I'm like, yes, it's still there. It's waiting for Dad to get here to put you in.
That's his shit now. Is it plugged in? Is it charged? Is it?
Oh, he loves that thing. Oh, but it was a mess. I'm gonna have to do something with his arms. Because he's going to get some skin tears like you would not believe.
Blisters of stuff sitting
He's
in
already
it.
getting the bruised part, and I'm like, oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? He's like, well, he's running into stuff. And I said, you're not helping him not run into shit.
Yeah, you just sitting back. Nope, go this way. Go that way.
You know how he is.
Well, it will help with winter coming up, too. We wear long sleeves, and that'll help, too.
It'll be good. He loves it. He's excited.
That's his new baby mama.
I mean,
He name her yet?
no, I'm going to have to ask him if he's got a name for her.
Yeah, he got to give it a name.
But yeah, I mean, he's having a good old time.
Yeah, he ain't laid up and in that damn hospital. And
the funny thing is, he gives me no trouble whatsoever. And then all I hear from like Dad and Nano, he's yelling, he's bitching, he's mad, he's this and that. And I go in there, Poppy, what's going on? He's like, Gina, is that you?
Yeah.
I said, yeah. He's like, oh, good. And I'm like, okay. So what'd you do today? Did you sleep okay? He's like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you causing trouble? Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, right.
I don't think you are either.
Not with you. He like, now everybody else, fuck everybody else right now.
And, I don't have any problem getting him changed or anything like that because I say roll over. And he says, which way? And I'm like, come to me. So we'll get him rolled over. And he says, come, push harder. You can get me over. I'm like, okay, I'm trying.
And he is a big dude.
He is. He is very big.
What's he, 6 what?
He's like, I think he used to be 6'4", but I think he's down to 6'1".
I think he's a little bit taller than that. He's got to be about 6'6".
I think
No, not now,
No.
but, you know.
Yeah,
but,
I think
he's a tall man.
6'4".
He's a big dude.
And, yeah, that's where I think Caleb gets the height from.
Yeah.
Is
From
either
him.
him or My grandma's father.
Yeah.
One of
They said he was tall and skinny, though.
Yeah, he was tall and real skinny.
Yeah, that's Caleb.
Yeah, that is Caleb.
6'5" and 110 pounds.
Yeah. Poppy's side, no, they're all pretty big people.
Yeah.
I mean, weight-wise, too. And that's how you get, a lot of the fat, I guess, from that
But
side.
he's not really fat. He's just older,
Oh, that belly is huge.
Well,
I think
now
he has,
because
like,
he's older, because
triplets.
he's not moving
He's got
like he used to.
triplets growing in there.
Yeah.
No.
But when he was in the Navy and all that, I know he looked good in them pictures.
As far back as I can remember, Poppy always had a big, hard belly. A big, hard belly. And he's not a drinker. He don't drink.
Yeah.
He don't do nothing like that. But he had...
And he stopped smoking how many years ago?
About 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I could tell by those old pictures of him back in the Navy. And
he was
in the
little.
Navy for 20 years. Yeah, I was like, man, he looks sharp.
Yeah, he was this skinny little thing.
Skinny and tall.
Yeah. I worry about Caleb. I'm like, you watch that beer.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna go to that belly.
He going hard in the paint. Well, yeah, it's just awesome that he's back home, because I said that's gonna make him just feel all the way better all over again.
Yeah.
That's why he was depressed and stuff. I'd be too if I was just laid up in the fucking clinic and there's
The problem was, and I tell him, I'm trying to get Dad and Nana to understand the nursing home side of it.
Right.
And understand what's going on. And also, Poppy's not full of shit.
No.
He's telling you what is going on.
Right.
And they're like, oh, you just need to be patient. Well, I'm going to tell you, in the nursing field, half the time, people will wait to put the hardest one to bed last.
Yeah.
And Dad was like, well, he's not hard. I'm like, to who?
Yeah, he's
two little girls.
Yeah,
he's hard.
And he's a very large man. He's a big dude. Yeah.
So it's like Poppy. He's furious.
Yeah.
Because they tell him, and this is what they tell him. They said, just raise your hand after you're done eating when you're ready to go back to your room.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn it, Gina. That all I do is
wave my hand.
Wave like I'm just a monkey, and they won't come, and I don't want to be in kindergarten class anymore, and they won't come. They'll just wave back. Who the hell's waving? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I said, you know what, Poppy? Just go in there. I said, you want to know how to get back to your room as quick as possible? And he's like, yeah. He said, I throw things. And they're like, don't throw those things no more. And I'm like, oh. I said, Poppy.
Yeah, listen to this, people.
Start taking your shirt off and then start screaming and throwing it. And they will get you out so quick.
Your family wasn't happy with that suggestion.
Nope.
Said you were egging them on.
Yep. And I'm like, I'm just telling you. Yeah. He's telling the truth, and I'm telling the truth. So I'm like, seriously?
Said, take all your clothes off. Fuck it.
Just start stripping in the dining room.
Start smearing.
They will get you out quick.
Start smearing food on your nipples and all that. They'll come get you in.
Oh yeah, they'll take you first.
And it's frustrating for him too, because he had a stroke a few years back, so it's hard for him to communicate. And he gets frustrated with trying to communicate what he's saying.
Yeah, like
he gets really frustrated.
If they ask him what he wants for breakfast, if he wants cereal, and he says, pee.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like,
And then he gets mad because he knows in his head.
He knows what he's saying, but that's
he's saying cereal in his head, but another word comes out.
And he knows it's coming. Yeah, I mean, people that know about strokes, you try to associate words with what you're trying to say, and that's why that's his biggest frustration is his communication.
That is a huge frustration.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of funny when we sit back and talk about certain subjects, like the respective fields that he retired from, in the field that I'm in. But when we get to talking about that, boy, he's smooth as hell about it.
He does. He has
we'll
moments.
We'll talk all about it,
Yeah, when
without putting it all out there. But yeah, we sit back and talk about our occupations and what he used to do and all that. And I'm like, man, that's badass. And we'll sit there and talk forever about it.
See, I think in the last couple days that I've been changing him, and we talk in the room, he doesn't get frustrated.
Yeah.
As nearly. I mean, it's just more, I don't know if it's like just a calmer setting.
It's calmer with you. I mean, and the same with me, because I'm sitting back chilling. Like, when we talk. Mm-hmm. But he get around your your dad and your uncle and aunt. Yeah, it's a little different atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like
different.
God, they all
like
bicker.
These kids still get on my damn nerves after all these years.
And like, what was it? Like the other night, Nana's getting worse because she's just getting so angry.
Yeah,
and she's
just
out.
impatient. She's stressed out too because she's worried about him and her own health. And
what was it? Because we want to check out the VA benefits that he can get, and we want to get it started.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be able to afford all these wipes, the diapers.
And that's what perplexed me after all this time. Like, why hasn't he been...
I know, crazy.
Taking advantage of that. You're a 20-year veteran,
And so it's like, well, the lady gave me a piece of paper so I can call them and get whatever, application started or whatever I needed to do.
Right.
And so we were looking through all Nana's stuff to get the papers. And here she goes, you don't need to be... I know all about it.
Then why ain't it done?
I'm like, she's like, I save just as much if I just buy it at the store. Nana, these are free.
Yeah.
Free is not
the same.
No. And I'm like...
And it won't be free forever.
And I'm like, you can't afford it. This is not something, you don't go finding things that you need to get done at 10 o'clock at night.
Need to relax,
oh
Grandma.
My God.
Grandma, I love you, but you need to relax.
And she's like...
And why ain't you in bed anyway?
She was trying to go to bed. She said, good night, good night, good night.
Mm-hmm. And what's funny, she don't do that when I'm around. It's hilarious. Oh. But she will whisper talking shit about everybody in my ear.
She's a man.
Oh, she's a gangster, man.
She is.
She's gangster.
She's held this family together, that's for sure.
She is the architect of that matrix.
Yes,
that's for damn sure. She don't fuck around.
She is the neck to that whole system.
Yeah, the nervous system of it all.
She moves it.
Excuse me. Yeah, but it's just a lot of frustration. That's just how family is, That's just how family is. Everybody has their own thoughts and opinions on what should be going on, and shit, you had enough of a struggle just getting the room the way you wanted it to.
That was difficult. Dad went and put this little twin-size bed in the back room. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Dad, no. I said that's not going to be safe. And I said, when we put the bed in there and his scooter, and you're talking both of us, I said,
going to have a hard time moving around. There's no way.
We are going to get hurt.
Yeah, there's no way. All of you. Yeah.
I said, somebody is going to get hurt. Mm-hmm. And I said, I don't want to get hurt. And I don't want my back to hurt because my back's going to be hurting plenty doing all this shit in the first place.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I said, we can't do it. No, it'll fit. It had 2 twin beds in there. And Bob and I slept in there and it was just fine. I'm like, yeah, do you remember those twin beds? You were a kid. Yeah. Those twin beds get bigger or smaller depending on what the hell your brain does. I guess if it's smart, it gets right. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm like, there's just no way.
Right.
And he argued with me. He argued
for several days.
And argued. And even
listen to this. This is how she gets what she wants.
Taking apart the other bed to bring that bed into that room, into his actual bedroom. He was still arguing with me.
While putting it together. But
I'm like, this bitch is going in here. I don't give a shit. It's going.
Yep. You
can be mad all you want. See, it's going.
Everybody be thinking you sweet and innocent, but when she wants something, man, that's when her true colors come out, boy. And while y'all putting it together in there, your plan was still in motion.
Yes, because I had to have it right. I'm not hurting myself.
No.
I'm not going to hurt myself.
Yeah, and don't want nobody else getting hurt, especially, most importantly, him.
I said, there would be no way that bed could go in that room and I be able to turn him and pull him over or do what I need to do to change him. Yeah. Because I have to go on both sides.
Mm-hmm. You got to be able to.
I have to turn him this way and then I have to go on the other side and turn him that way.
Especially get him cleaned up right.
And I said, there's no way you're going to put that against the wall. How do you expect me to change them right?
No, that ain't gonna work.
I said, I mean, it's too hard for me to do that way.
Yeah.
So now I walk around the bed, and I got plenty of room. I mean, it's still a little tight because they put his wheelchair in there. And
he ain't thinking about that wheelchair. He wondering where his little scooter cruiser is.
Well, that one goes on the other side of him. So that's
the one he going to.
I have to climb around that. I'm about ready to just put it back together and put it somewhere else so I have more walking room.
I was about to say, he ain't using that anyway. I know he ain't.
No, it's not.
He got his, man. We got to put some tins on it, honey.
I know, we got to do something.
Yeah, put some speakers on it.
Get a little name tag.
Heck yeah, man.
When he picks a name.
Throw some stickers on that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like it is, it's always a struggle when you're dealing with family and, everybody has one way in their head of how they want it to go, but it's all about the most logical things to do about it. It's the most logical things you have to worry about, not what you want and what's going to be catered towards you, especially if you ain't doing shit.
And then he was like, he'll be in the back room, he'll have his TV, and I said, wrong. I said, you put him in that back room with a bed and a TV. He ain't getting out that bed again.
Yep.
I said, if that's what you want, then fine, put it there. But if he won't get back up. He'll be like, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm going to chill right here.
I got my TV.
Yeah.
And you wait on me.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, you trying to get him active. That's the
I'm
point.
Like,
get him active. That's why he was outside. On that scooter when he got it.
He was. He loved it.
That's why he was knocking stuff over the night before. He's like, I'm going to figure this out. Because tomorrow I'm about to get out there.
The other funny thing about him, when we get him in the scooter, because he leans over, his legs fling apart because that hip is not right.
Yeah, he's still healing that hip. Yeah.
So the legs always just fling out and everything like that. So we took all of our gate belts that we have. I think we have like three or four. So we put a seatbelt on because we make sure he has a seatbelt on.
Yeah. And
then I wrap one around the back of the chair and around his chest. And that way it keeps him
upright and falling over and possibly
leaning sideways or, slouching or anything like that. So that keeps him up there. And then we gate belt his knees together. So he can't move that way.
All he's missing is a straight jacket at that point.
Right?
What the hell?
I mean, he's good. He's like, it's good. It's not tight.
Yeah.
Like,
Only thing that is
get him together. Get him together.
Only thing that's missing is a helmet and racing stripes and a number on the side.
It is funny.
Oh, man.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they say he's got to go back in, another 3 weeks?
Yeah. Yep. Next month.
Yep. So enjoy it while you can, Grandpa.
Right.
That way you can get right back on up out of there. Strengthen yourself up and get active as much as you can now. You know, that's the main goal.
That's what we're working on.
Yeah.
We're trying to work on it to where he does most everything. We're trying to, we make him stand the best he can. It still hurts really bad.
Oh yeah, especially with that hip.
Because it's wrong. And so
which is beyond me that they fucked that up in the first place. That's some bullshit.
It's strange.
How could you fuck up a hip? Anyway, that's just. I mean, come on, man.
Was you high?
Yeah, do it right the first fucking time.
Actually, if I was high doing it, I'd probably do it perfect.
Yeah.
So you probably needed to be.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, but at least they'll get it right this time. They better fucking get it right this time.
We hope.
But you're doing the right thing by keeping them active right now.
Yeah. I mean, the point of a bedroom is to sleep in it and then
and fuck in it.
Yeah.
That's it. And he ain't doing that these days.
But so why are you gonna put him in a comfortable position that he doesn't want to get up?
And he doesn't need to be there yet because he's not in this stage of his life yet.
Right.
He's not in that stage yet. He's still active. He still want to get out there.
He's still got a little left in him.
Oh, yeah. He got a lot more left in him. Trust me.
I would hope.
Look, I live with you. I know how stubborn you have both sides of your family and you.
Wow.
You ain't going down for a minute.
Nope.
Being here looking like Tales from the Crypt talking on the microphone still.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, goodness.
But that's cool, baby. That's awesome that they do have you. They're lucky to have you. Mm-hmm. And that's something to just keep in mind every day, even though it's been a long week and all this stuff has been rough on everybody.
Yeah.
Everything's been rough. I know I mentioned last week that my grandma, we found out, had cancer in her chest. And got the news this week, and she's gone. She passed away Monday night. Mm-hmm. And that was pretty tough to take, you know, because just receiving the news that quick and it just going that fast. But I had the feeling over last weekend. I just had that feeling that she was ready to go.
Right.
She was ready to go. And I was glad I got to speak to her one last time and, you know, got to tell her I love her, and she got to tell me the same. And I did. It was funny because as we were leaving, I did tell her, I said, Grandma, you better make sure that whatever you want and whatever you need, you make sure you get it, all right? And she's like, I sure will. Yeah, my grandma's OG gangster as they come, too. She had 7 girls and 2 boys. She had to be gangster. Yeah. I come from a big family, you know. I come from a big family, and unfortunately, my grandpa, he's been deceased for years, her husband. So, you know, she's been holding down the fort and holding the ship all these years without him. And she's boy, she just gangster. She just gangster. Because even that one time we talked about one of my uncles, and she was talking shit about.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Because Gina used to work with one of his girlfriends, and we got
pieces.
Yeah, whatever's going on. And Grandma got to talking shit. It's like, I told him not to be messing with that fucking hoe and all that shit. I was dying, man. She's like, I told him not to be messing with that bitch.
And you know, I go in an awkward position because I'm like, I don't know. Do I laugh? Because I know you're right.
I was sitting there laughing. That's how my grandma is, boy. She you know, only around certain ones. Like me and my cousin Tanisa, like she would always talk straight 100 with us. Always. Without, you know, the family around and, you know, stuff like that. That's when that Bible kind of gets slid to the side a little bit. She tells you what's really on her mind.
Life's good.
Oh, man. Man, I have so many memories with her. And it was awesome growing up. Because it's many times I've been suspended from school. Guess who called the house first? Grandma.
Oh, goodness.
You better leave. You better leave him alone. You better not be picking on him.
Right.
That's my boy. That's my baby right there. My mom would get pissed off because my grandma always had my back and was always on my side on everything. So I got in a lot of fights at school. And grandma would definitely make sure, did you win? Because she used to call me young Mike Tyson. Did you Mike Tyson him? I'm like, yeah, grandma, I won. You know.
I like the one story when she picked you up and...
Oh, yeah. I was going to bring that up, too. One time I got spit. I can't remember what grade I was in. I think I must have been in the 7th grade or something like that. 6th or 7th grade. I beat this dude up in the locker room. I don't know what this nigga's problem was, but he just felt like picking on me one day. I'm like, man, you got me fucked up. I was whooping his ass so bad, I had him shoved in the locker. Still kicking him. Still kicking. Because by then I already dropped him. I already cracked him. And I was just stomping the shit out of him. You know how them skinny lockers that we had? Yeah, I don't know how I got his ass stuffed in there, but he's screaming, trying to get out. And I'm kicking the shit out of him. The coach come running in there, had to pull me off of him and shit like that. My parents was working. They couldn't come get me. So guess who came and got me? Grandma. All right. Big mama. We get in the car, and I'm thinking I'm in trouble because I'm like, dang, man, grandma here? I know my parents is pissed. I know mom is mad. And grandma was like, well, did you win, baby? I said, yeah, but I'm suspended for 3 days. She's like, it'd be all right. Don't worry about it. Are you hungry? I'm like, all right, cool, shit. So, you know, we went to grab something to eat, and all of a sudden she puts in a cassette tape. Yep, it's cassette tapes. And she did this to me twice. This was the first time. She put in a cassette tape, and all of a sudden Snoop Dogg starts rapping. Yeah. I'm like, Grandma, what you know about Snoop Dogg? She's like, I love me some Snoop Doggy Dogg. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I started running. So I sit there head bobbing with her like, hell yeah, shit. Turn that shit up, Grandma. Oh, shit. Man, we had a lot of fun. I used to go see her all the time too. She used to here in Wichita, Kansas. We used to have more Popeyes than we do now. Mm-hmm. Speaking of chicken, she used to be the manager over all of them. And so anytime I had a little bit of ran across some hard times, brother couldn't get nothing to eat. All I had to go do was see Grandma either at the house or at one of them locations she was at. Mm-hmm. Yep, and she was mainly at the one that used to be right there across from Town East. Remember there used to be a Popeyes right there? That's how long ago it was. But it used to be right outside of Red Lobster. That one building where Spears or whatever's right there now. That used to be a Popeyes. And so I would go up there. She hooked me up with a whole big-ass family box of chicken and a whole big-ass family box of biscuits, throwing all the butter and honey in it. I'm like, I love you, Grandma. You be looking out for it, brother, man. You be looking out for me, man. Yeah, so, excuse me. A special rest in peace to my grandma. I will miss you. I love you. You were the best. One of the best. You couldn't ask for a better grandma.
Right.
You definitely couldn't have asked for a better grandma. Because even I would go over there to the house as kids all the time. She was always baking stuff, always cooking stuff. And I was always hanging out with her. I'm like, man, what am I going to get? I want to go to Grandma's. You know, let me get up out of here. I always loved going over there. Mm-hmm. And we spent all the holidays and everything over there with her, you know, when we were young. Yeah, it was awesome. She was awesome. There's a whole lot of stories that I could bring up. Like this one time, she wanted me to beat this one kid up, but she was going to pay me for it, too. She wanted this little nigga's ass whooped, and she knew to call her little young Mike Tyson.
Oh, my.
Yeah, she used to be married to this asshole for a little bit that actually hooked her and my grandpa up. And so after, ironically, she inherited all those funds from my grandpa, all of a sudden he in the picture. And so you can paint the whole narrative of what happened there. And he had a son that was just this motherfucker. Anyway, long story short, he was stealing money from my grandma. Grandma wasn't having that shit. No. So guess who she had on the...
Who she had on deck?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, let me call my little hitman. And we talked about it. And so I seen him at school the next day. That's how I got suspended one of those times, too. By the way. Hey, Grandma wanted me to take care of business, so I did it at school.
Vacation.
Hell yeah, whatever Grandma asked. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. You want me to whoop his ass? I'll go beat his ass tomorrow. And I sure the fuck did. He wanted to cry, and I'm going to tell everybody. Go ahead. Go ahead. I dare you. I dare you. Did she get stolen from again? Nope.
Good. Good outcome.
Oh, shit. One of her favorite nicknames for me, too, growing up, and man, I regret it. Because she used to always call me Heartbreaker. And I'm like, why does she keep calling me that? She's like, he's a heartbreaker. He's a heartbreaker. He's going to break a lot of girls' hearts. He's going to break a lot. No, Grandma, I ended up breaking a lot of my fucking wallet. That's what ended up
That's
happening.
all they do. Take.
Yeah, I had a lot of bitches mad at me throughout the years. Oh. Had a whole lot of them. I had some mad at me when we met.
And that's fun.
Ooh, shit. Hey, my bad.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. But yeah, like I said, rest in peace, Grandma. I will always love you. I'm glad that you're with Grandpa again. Yeah. I'm glad you're with him. I don't know what happens after this life. I'm not sure, but hopefully you're resting peacefully. Mm-hmm. Know that we love you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And if that's how things go, I will see you again. Hopefully for a little while. But I am
like
a brother.
To keep you for a little bit.
Yeah, I am a brother, and Gina's working real hard to keep my goofy ass alive. I don't know why, but
keep him healthy.
But we will meet again. We will definitely meet again. All right, baby. Yes. So what's been going on out there? You see anything interesting in the news this week? I did talk about KFC tried and failed in the same day with a chicken sandwich that had a bun on the bottom and a glazed donut on top. Who eats that shit?
I don't know. That just sounds gross.
Would you just knock it the fuck off?
Right.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Who's gonna put a donut on chicken?
Not me.
That's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, not me.
Uh-huh. So what else been going on, honey?
Area
51 came and went.
Yeah, I didn't even see you gone.
Yeah, I told you that's how it happens.
You zipped back, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, well, I've been too busy anyways. I couldn't notice.
Did you see some of them damn signs people were holding up and what they were chanting out there? Talking about clap them alien cheeks. Are you fucking kidding me, people? Your whole objective going is to fuck some aliens. Clap them cheeks. Clap them cheeks. You didn't see that?
I haven't seen any info on this. Any info on if
there
anybody
was a
even
shit ton
went.
of people. No, did you just see pictures? There's pictures and video out there.
I'm gonna have to look.
There was a shit ton of people there one of those nights.
Oh, wow.
A shit ton of people. And they had the stage set up and bands were playing and shit. And people were doing that Naruto run or whatever the hell it is.
What is that?
Well, your arm. It's a cartoon. It's animated series. And the character runs with his arms backwards. Running into battle. I don't know. I never really watched it, but I know what it is, but I've never really watched it. And people were doing it. Was all kind of It was the typical Area 51 convention you would think it would be.
Huh.
The freaks come out at night.
I bet it all was. That's crazy.
It's kind of like that scene at Independence Day.
Yeah.
And they was like, we're going to go up to the top of the building and greet the aliens. Them aliens said, yeah. Yeah, good luck with that.
Right. No, I only saw about, the funny thing is I don't remember half of it. That girl, I don't know her name. I think she's Russian or somewhere else. That's really on the global thing, and him and Donald Trump are tweeting and stuff. Mm-hmm. I think that's interesting, but I have no clue what it is.
What were they talking about?
I don't know. She's trying to save the world.
Oh, you talking about the girl that went across the Atlantic?
For 2 weeks.
Yeah, what did she use?
A boat, I guess.
I think, hold on, I got the article. I know you sent me the article on that.
A boat?
Yeah, well, I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
Woo, boat.
Yes, Greta Thunberg.
Is that the name? Yes.
Yeah.
That's
the 16-year-old girl.
From where?
Hold on. It says Irish Times.
Yeah,
so,
but it was
I want to say she was somewhere from the UK, I thought. Or Germany.
Was it the UK? Yeah. I don't know. All those places over there look like a big jumbled mess.
Mm. You got to work on your geography, baby.
I love geography too.
Yeah, because she sailed from. I know she sailed to New York, but I'm trying to see.
Because she was going to picket somewhere at the UN. She's picketing at the UN.
Yeah, so that she tweeted last week that she arrived in New York after her 2-week transatlantic voyage. Finally here. Thank you everyone who came to see me off in Plymouth. Okay, in Plymouth. And everyone who welcomed me in New York. Now I'm going to rest for a few days, and on Friday I'm going to participate in the strike outside the UN. Mm-hmm. So that's what it was. 16 years old.
I know. Go her. I want to save the world too, but man, you got way more guts than I do. Or you got some kind of fiery something inside you that's like, fuck everybody.
Yeah. She's young. And she got that fire in her, like, I'm going to make a difference.
I hope nobody burns it out for you.
How did she get permission from her parents to even do that?
She said fuck her parents too.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
These kids be doing things without their parents' permission, don't they?
They do.
Speaking of which, happy birthday, Janae.
Yes, happy birthday. I have
18 years old now.
More babies.
And now I'm going to talk to her like an adult, like a motherfucker, and treat her like one.
I've always talked to her as an adult. So
no, you know the vibes is different now. The vibes are different.
Oh, it's hilarious.
What?
Kyle posted a meme on our Snap.
Mm-hmm. The eating ass one?
Yeah. Where he's like, when you find out she don't suck dick after you eat her ass or something like that, I don't know. And there's this fugly little kid. Poor thing. He probably is adorable.
It had chocolate all over his face.
Right. And I'm like, wait a minute. You better not be getting with anybody that doesn't want to suck dick.
That's trash.
No. I said, that is not wife material. You will have a lousy marriage. Not wife material.
I'm telling you.
So, yeah, I kind of thought that was
If she can't get on her knees, then she ain't going to fulfill your needs.
I was like, since you all are adults now.
Yeah, let's tell you how it really goes. Like I said, the vibes is different now.
And then Kayla was like, oh my fucking God, Mom. Well, since we're adults now.
And tell her she better use some spit. Don't nobody like they dick getting sucked with a dry mouth. That shit sucks.
That's called cotton mouth.
Yeah, that shit's trash.
Just make sure there's
Bitch, drink some water.
Funny. You should be drinking water anyways. What the fuck?
Yeah, for real.
All day.
And I did put Kyle on the spot at Janae's birthday dinner. I was like, I didn't know you got down like that. Well, actually, I said it in the car on the way there. I was like, I didn't know you got down like that. He's like, what? I didn't know you liked your asshole licked. And he gets shy. He's like, man.
Just take me home.
Yeah. No. I'm like, damn, I didn't know you got down like that, son. Yeah, freaky.
It's like, how are you and Tanner?
Yeah, that's what I said.
He's like, stop it.
Yeah, that's his roommate. His roommate. I'm like, how's your boyfriend? Shut up. Oh, man. Yeah. They definitely be doing some shit without our permission, man.
Oh,
I be
boy,
like, y'all be
yeah.
on some bullshit.
They always did.
Stay
because
on
I treated them as like adults. So they fucked it back and I'm an adult too.
Well, now that Janae is one, I'm going to be like, whatever. As long as you get your ass to work.
And school. She's still in school.
Yeah, as long as you get your ass to work at school, whatever.
Yeah.
She's going out to the club.
Yeah.
She's excited about
She's
it.
so excited.
And I already employed Kyle to spy on her.
Yep. Kyle's
She's like, well, then I'm not going if he's going to be there.
yeah. And Kyle's like, well, which day are you going? I'm going Friday. He said, well, I'm going Friday.
Well,
She said, well, then I'm not going. I'll go Saturday. I'll go both nights.
Yep.
He said, okay.
Oh, man. At the mall now, getting some whole fucking lingerie. What is she doing?
Getting her ears pierced.
Again?
Yeah, second holes.
For what?
I don't know.
Ain't she done with...
She wanted to put a rod in her
You hear me?
ear, and I said, you know what? I think what you did prior is good enough
Yeah, I was
rodding.
about to say, ain't you got
I
enough
said,
holes?
Right? I said, why don't you just start off with another, second set, and then go from there in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Like, all these kids.
Yeah. Already making decisions you gonna regret.
And Caleb, serious Caleb, you got to shave that fucking mustache. I don't know. He put his mustache on there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
He reminded me
Of a 70s porn star.
Yeah. I was like, you gotta take those off. You better shave that now. And he's like, no, Mom. The girls like it since we're being adults. I said, I don't want to hear it. He says, it tickles.
Yeah,
no, Caleb. It just, no. Facial wise, no. Find something else that tickles. What the fuck?
Yeah, that mustache is trash. You need to get rid of that shit.
I don't know.
That shit look like Aaron Rodgers shit. When Aaron Rodgers, that's my favorite quarterback. But when that motherfucker grow that mustache, I'm like, damn, you look fucking stupid, bro. Like, come on, bro.
It's like something's missing.
Every time he screams, 319!
You're the pedophile glasses.
Like, here you go with the hard count. That's why they ain't confused by it, because you got that goofy mustache on the top of your muck. But we ain't a sports podcast, because this will go on a whole nother hour.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, shit, baby. Let's go ahead and start wrapping it up. We got a busy day.
Yes.
Busy evening, rest of the evening going on.
Yes.
Go ahead and plug our social medias, honey.
Twitter.
At
IOC
Podcast.
Podcast.
And also our email is interracialoddcouple@gmail.com.
Yes.
I also posted a clip up of the Interracial Odd Couple, our new promo. It's on our Instagram page at interracial_odd_couple_podcast.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to check that out. He always does things without me.
Oh, yeah, I have to. Because I won't get your approval.
Nope.
And that's why I do it anyway.
Yep.
And you can also get at me at Cypha Omni. You can get at Gina at LadyN79.
Yeah.
That's also on Twitter. And I hear, sounds like Superbad trying to come in here.
Right.
Also, I might as well throw this out there before we get out of here. My beat tape is completed, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
and there's
it is.
special, and it's going to drop next week. By the time you hear next week's episode, actually.
Yeah.
It's going to drop on the same day. And there's also another podcast that I'm involved with that's dropping next week called What's in Your iPad. It's an iOS production podcast where we talk about production work and beat making and producing, and for all creators that work with an iPad specifically. And we talk about all the different applications and stuff that we use and how we incorporate it into some of the stuff that we work on. And it's going to be pretty cool. So if you want to check that out, that'll be available. By the time you hear this, it'll already be out. So that'll be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, the beat tape is done, and what's special with it is it's definitely got videos to each one of the beats.
Yes, videos.
Yep, done by my homegirl Misled. What's up? Shout out to you.
Hi, sis.
So definitely excited about that. My first beat tape. Now I've been rapping forever, but this is my first beat tape. So don't judge a brother too bad.
No, it's exciting. It's very cool.
And also the Interracial Odd Couple did reaction videos to each one of them too. Ooh, so you'll get to see Gina all shy on camera.
Yes.
Oh,
that was a big step for me because I'm behind the scenes. I am not in front.
Because I'm trying to train her into here pretty soon. She's going to have to be dolled up every time we record each episode so you can watch us on YouTube.
I know, right? Doll me up.
Keyword monetize. Monetize.
I think somebody said yesterday that we're going to start going and getting pampered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we deserve it. With all the stress and everything that's going on in our lives, we can go get happy endings from other people. What's wrong with that?
Okay. I am excited if you're excited. I'll go.
No, man, we need to start pampering ourselves and treating ourselves.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. Other couples out there, if you listen this long, then you're definitely special too.
Yeah.
As I always say. You know what? Pamper each other, man. Pamper each other. Pamper yourselves. Even though we be too busy to look out for each other sometimes the way we want. Mm-hmm. Especially rubbing my crusty ass crustaceans.
Yeah.
My Cenozoic period feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll let somebody else rub on them. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
We can sit there next to each other.
Have our feet rubbed?
Keep cumbers on our face.
I don't mind that. I'll have my feet rubbed. That's fine. I like my feet rubbed.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so make sure you pamper each other. Life is tough. We opened up about some things this week. Hopefully everybody's had a great week themselves. And if you are going through some hard times, reach out to somebody. Talk to somebody if you can.
Yeah, talking is good.
Yeah, get therapeutic about it. Even me and Gina had a shouting match last week.
We did.
We weren't arguing with each other, but we was yelling about certain things. But it was good for us we both got some of that out of our system with each other.
Yeah, it's been a lot of stress because I'm scared.
Yeah. I know.
Just worried. I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Yeah. It's just everything. It's an emotional period for both of us.
There's not enough minutes in the day. It just always feels like, and I always have to move things around or try to get things settled, and it's just like, oh my God.
And then always, then you feel like you're lacking in other places and slacking in other places, and
we took Saturday just for ourselves.
Yeah.
And we had to clean the house and fix the washer.
The wash machine's fixed, by the way.
We had all this stuff to do.
Instead of spending $600 and buying one like I was talking about last week, I actually $7.
$7.
Yeah, go ahead and pat yourself on the back, dear.
Yes, thank you. I will.
Yep, I got that. I got the parts changed out. It's working again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we took Saturday for ourselves, and that was nice.
It was. It was nice.
Yeah.
We got a lot done, and we haven't done that in...
It's been a while, because it's been...
months.
It's been a while, and that's why I said, pampering treatment is coming, even if it's for 1 hour, once a month. Go somewhere and just get hooked up real quick. Pop these new zits that we getting in our advanced age. Like, why are we getting zits? Why are we getting them pimples?
I'm getting them. Like, every time I get stressed about something else, I cry.
Well, that's what it is.
I swear it's every time I cry, I get one. I'm so sorry.
We'll put some duct tape over your eyeballs, honey.
There we go. I'll take it.
Well, all right, everybody. We hope you had a blessed week and you're having a great weekend thus far. And, take care of each other. Look out for each other. Be safe out there in these streets. Anything else you want to tell the peoples, honey?
Go get high.
Yeah. I wish I could.
Right.
I wish I could, but I can't. I'll just stick to my little bit of whiskey.
Take that minute for yourself.
Yeah, definitely do that. Do some self-inventory, some self-reflecting.
Go meditate.
If you're going through some hard times and all, do anything you can. Things that are legal or not. It's up to you.
Right.
Individual choice, but as long as it's not harming anybody else around you and you're taking care of your responsibilities, who the fuck can tell you what to do?
Right.
So hopefully everybody, like I said, is having a great week, a great weekend, and we will definitely talk to you next week.
And take your vitamins.
And minerals. Mm-hmm. All right. Deuces.
Bye.